This week on Atlas Weekly, Harley gets a new man, Batman gets adorable, Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch, and the Vision are all hanging out, and Thor!
And I've got a ton of great Image books, including Outcast, as well as Munchkin and Eye of Newt. Man, every week it's comics, 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 but I want something more. Ooh, a card!
I'm Catwoman, and I'm at the action-packed cosplay booth at Virginia Comic-Con, and you're watching Atlas Weekly.
The Multiversity Guidebook is out this week, and while it is a guidebook to multiple universes, it also has a lot of comic book content, including the Chibi universe where everyone's adorable. Secret Origins number 9 features the secret origin of Swamp Thing, Supergirl, and Jon Stewart, not the host of The Daily Show, the member of the Green Lantern Corps. Harley Quinn's got a new man, and it ain't the Joker. I wonder how that's going to play out. I don't know, but it's going to be cool. Deathstroke number 4 features a cameo from the aforementioned Harley Quinn. The cover says that it's bloody fun with Harley Quinn, and that's fairly accurate. Also, there's another guest star who I don't want to say who he is, but he might be Schmatzman. If you want more Thor, come on down to the store, because we got Thor number 4. Marvel and Rick Remender bring us the relaunch of Uncanny Avengers. This book involves Scarlet Witch, Scarlet Witching, Quicksilver, Quicksilvering, and Vision seeing stuff. And, you know, a good X-Men Avengers team up.
It's finally here, The Dying of the Dead number 1 by Image Comics. It's the new book by Jonathan Hickman. In a world where everybody loves East to West, and you know you do, you're going to love this one too. If East to West is a sci-fi western, this is like sci-fi noir or sci-fi espionage. The art's similar, it's excellent, you gotta check this one out. Before Sex Criminals, before Fantastic Four, even before Hawkeye, Matt Fraction did Casanova. And this week it's back with a new number 1 by Image Comics, and Fabio's back too. Earmuffs, kids! Bitch Planet is back with number 2, and I've got plenty of number 1s if you haven't checked it out yet. Yes, it is what you're thinking of, an all-female prison planet, but it's a lot deeper and interesting than you think. It's a great series. Check it out. Effigy number 1 from Vertigo Comics and Tim Seeley is up this week. It's kind of hard to explain, so listen up. It's about actors and actresses from a sci-fi show. So they show the show, but then they show the people who are in the show doing stuff not about the show. But they're solving crimes, and there's sex, and there's a murder involving the show, but not in the show. Got it? Do you like Munchkin? Well, it's back. In comic form this time. The best way to describe it would be, it's kind of like Knights of the Dinner Table, which is to say, it's like a fantasy about people playing a role-playing game. One of the biggest and probably best graphic novel releases of the year is out this week. It's Outcast number 1. Yes, this is the new Robert Kirkland book. In a world where you love Walking Dead, and you know you do, because you do, you have to read this book. It's slow, methodical, scary, moving. If you like Walking Dead at all, you gotta read this. It's a must. The Life After Volume 1 is also out this week. It's one of those books that, yes, it is a fantasy book about the afterlife, but the art style and the quirky storytelling is more than you'd expect. If you watch Atlas Weekly every week, you know there's been a lot of fantasy books recently, but my favorite has been Eye of Newt by Michael Haig. It's out this week in a gorgeous hardcover edition. This art is phenomenal. You gotta flip through this one. I loved it. Check it out.
In graphic novel news, we have the glorious first omnibus of the complete Jeff Johns Green Lantern run. The all-new X-Men and Guardians of the Galaxy crossover, The Trial of Jean Grey, has finally hit paperback. If you like your fantasy dark and violent, you gotta check out Ben Templesmith's amazing book, The Squitter. In toy news, we've got another wave of pops. We've got Batman from Arkham Asylum, along with Professor Xavier, Cyclops, Colossus, Storm, Mystique, and Magneto, or Magneto. I prefer Magneto, but Hank likes Magneto. Just kidding, he doesn't. That would be dumb. If you would like to win this copy of Grayson Futures End number 1, signed by Tom King, you just need to be the first person to walk through the door this week and say, I saw the video. That's it for this week, guys. Be sure to keep tweeting, tagging, and posting about your favorite comics, and have a great week. Laters!
You know I only do this based on the assumption no one actually watches. Jake, what are you doing? Could you not do that while I'm trying to do this? Get out of here. We'll whip a Silent Bob at your head.
Under pressure.
Coming down on me. Supposed to be in that instead of Martin Short. He was talking about something the other day. It wasn't. He came in. She gonna pants me?
No, I'm gonna read freaking Uncanny Avengers.
You sneaking up on someone is the funniest thing in the world. You are not
I
sneaky.
wasn't sneaking.
You
I was
were.
trying to get a comic.
That was
comic.
You
book.
were sneaky.
Oh, you don't want to see me sneak.
Sneak.
I
Okay.
use boxes.
I'm gonna look. I'm gonna just look at the wall. You sneak around. Go.
No, you can't know that I'm sneaking.
I'll film looking at the camera. You at some point disappear, and I'll call when. If East to West is a sci-fi western, this is like sci-fi noir, because I said sci-fi. It's finally here. The Dying of the Dead #1 by Image Comics. It's finally here. The Dying of the Dead by Image Comics. It's the new. It's about actors and actresses from a sci-fi show. So they show the show, but then they show the people who are in the show doing stuff not about the show, but they're solving crimes, and there's sex, and there's a murder involving the show.
That's totally. No, it was me walking all the way into the shot and then out of it. Could you tell?
Yeah. Use it.
Use it. All right.
Use it.
But I intended to make it like inobtrusive to a point where like you might as well just use it.
Nice.
It's late night version.
Have you seen that? Rick Remender and Daniel Acuna bring us the relaunch of Uncanny Avengers. This book involves Quicksilverline. Okay, I'll try again. In graphic novel news, that's it for this week, guys. Be sure to keep tweeting, tagging, posting, and hosting. I saw the video.
Okay, for real.
That's it for this week, guys. Be sure to keep.
Queef.
Are you sure a creep on in here? Yeah, creeples.
That's it for this week, guys. Be sure to keep tweeting, tagging, and posting about your favorite comics. And have a great week. Laters! This is how I really walk. Everywhere.